Hey guys, Linda here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Linda and I'm filming this video from Lagos, Nigeria. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the difference between Filipino hair and Vietnamese hair. If you want to hear the differences between these two hair types, then please keep on watching this video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please support your girl. Click on the subscribe button just right below, somewhere here or here, I'm not quite sure. Click on the subscribe button and also turn on the post notification bell so you always know when I put a new video to my channel. So without further ado guys, let's get right into the video. So guys, this bundle I have here is the Filipino hair. This is what Filipino hair looks like. This is Filipino hair, while this is Vietnamese hair. I know, looking at these two hair types, this is a Vietnamese bone straight hair, while this is a Filipino natural. It's the natural straight hair. This is a natural straight hair. So looking at these two hair types, it just looks like, okay, the Vietnamese hair looks slightly darker than the Filipino hair. But I'm going to start talking about the key features that differentiate these two hair types. So let's start from the origin of the hairs. Filipino hair, this is called Filipino hair, but Filipino hair is sourced from the Philippines, and the Philippines is what I call it, like, it's a country that is just very close to China and Vietnam. So Philippines is a country where Filipino hair is being sourced from, because it's called from a lady from the Philippines, and that's why it's basically called Filipino hair. Wow. Vietnamese hair right here is sourced from a lady in Vietnam. It's called from a Vietnamese girl, a Vietnamese woman. So for origins of the hair, you see this is gotten from the Philippines, while this one is gotten from a Vietnamese person. So for variety, most Vietnamese women tend to have either a straight hair such as this, or a wavy hair, or a coily hair. And the same thing also applies for Filipino women too. Filipino women tend to have either straight hairs, or coily hairs, or wavy hair. The women tend to have the same hair pattern. That is, you see some that have straight hairs, you see some that have coily hairs, and you also see some of them that have like a wavy hair curl pattern. While for the colors of their hair, they also have the same color range, because their hair ranges from either like a jet black towards being like a brown like this Filipino hair right here, and a 1B color, which is this color right here. So for both countries, that's for the Philippines and Vietnam, their women tend to have the same range of color color ranges, which is from a jet black down to like a brown hair color. And the beauty of both hair types is you could bleach the hair from like the natural jet black color to like a blonde, so long as the hair is like virgin hair. It's not hair that was probably like mixed with fiber and other material just to save cost and all. So now let's talk about the prices of both hairs. For Vietnamese hair, you find that there are more Vietnamese women that are more willing to cut their hairs, unlike in the Philippines. Fewer women in the Philippines are willing to cut their hair. So in that case, you now find that Vietnamese hairs are more affordable, unlike when you compare to the prices of Filipino hair. If I was buying this 14-inch bundle of Vietnamese hair for, let's say, around I was buying this for $40, I'll probably be buying this for around $80. So you find that you have to pay times two. Okay, this is actually this is 18-inch. Let's say I probably pay somewhere around $65 for the same 14-inch length for the Filipino hair. So you just find out that of course Filipino hair is more expensive than Vietnamese hairs. And quality wise, which of the hair types do I prefer in terms of the quality? If I'm going to be very honest to you, I like the quality of the Vietnamese hair. It's really nice. The quality of the Vietnamese hair is really nice. But then what makes both of the hairs differ is the texture of the hair. So it just depends on what you're actually going for. Do you want something that is just like straight, like for the Vietnamese hair, do you want like a bone straight texture, or you want like a natural texture, like with this Filipino hair which I have here? Because this Filipino hair which I have here is it's virgin hair. It wasn't bleached, it wasn't processed. This is how the color of the hair came naturally. They didn't have to color it to this brown color it has now. No, it's virgin hair. It wasn't processed to get this color. quality wise, a friend of mine told me he prefers the Filipino hair to the Vietnamese hair. But for me, which of them do I prefer? If I'm going to be very honest, I think I prefer the Filipino hair to the Vietnamese hair because of the texture of the hair. So let's get into like the texture of both hairs. The Filipino hair, the texture of the Filipino hair is a bit softer, unlike the texture of the Vietnamese hair. How do I describe it? Okay, Chinese hair is soft, Vietnam is thicker. The Filipino hair type is between the texture of the Vietnamese hair and the Chinese hair. Okay, I don't need to bring in the Chinese hair bundle right here in this video, but when you touch the Filipino hair, the strand is thick, but it's still soft. It still has this silky feel to it. While the Vietnamese hair is soft, but it's did I say it's soft? It has the strands are thicker. So the Vietnamese strands are thicker, and of course both hairs are actually nice. It just depends on what one is actually going for, but the texture generally is that this is softer, while this one is more on like the thicker side of it. So if you're looking for something that, and why I like the Filipino hair is, if I was to retouch my natural hair and probably do like a sewing with the Filipino hair, this would match my natural hair better than a Vietnamese hair will, because of course there's no way I was straighten my hair and it would look like this, because of course the Vietnamese hair is just stays straight. It's almost, and of course this is actually their bone straight hair, so it wouldn't really blend in well with my natural hair. So I feel like the Filipino hair definitely would fit the hair texture, like the coarse texture that the Filipino hair has, would fit someone that has like a natural. It would fit people from, be the African ladies. If we were to retouch our hair, probably just straighten our natural hair or something and do a sewing with the Filipino hair, our natural hair will blend in better with the Filipino hair than it would with a Vietnamese hair, because if you had to blend in your natural hair with the Vietnamese hair, it's going to stand, your natural hair will stand out from this, but this one is going to blend in much more. So now let's talk about the weft type. So in Vietnam, I've noticed a major difference between the two weft types for Filipino hair and the Vietnamese hair. Because this Filipino hair which I have here, this is a machine weft, and I've seen that their machine weft differs from the way the Vietnamese people tend to do their machine weft. Because the Vietnamese machine weft is just like the regular machine weft you tend to see, while the Filipino machine weft it's different. Like it's more extra, and it looks more like a hand tied weft, though it's machine weft. So when it comes to like the weft type, most would prefer this type of weft type, but me, I like this one because I feel like this one has a more it has a richer vibe to it. You rarely see hair with this type of weft. So I definitely prefer this weft. Though when it comes to you wanting your weave-ons like to be sewed in and have a very flat, clean look, this type of weft is easier to deal with. But I just like this one because it's different. I like things that are different, and that's just why I prefer the weft type of this Filipino hair. So let's talk about the importation process from Vietnam or from the Philippines. So right now, I don't know any agents that I don't know any Nigerian agent or any logistic company that would make shipping in from the Philippines easier when it comes to importing cargo from the Philippines. Because most time, if you have to order hair from the Philippines, you have to do either DHL or FedEx, and it's expensive. If you are using like a logistic company, it's the price of importing the hairs is going to be cheaper. So the only problem I have with buying hairs from the Philippines right now is just the fact that, of course, you're gonna have to pay a more expensive price for shipping in your hair into the African country you are in, because we don't have agents that I don't know of any agent yet that lives in the Philippines. So I think I just have to try my best and do some research and try and find out if I can get any African agent that is right there, so that at least you could send your money, you can pay in naira to him, or probably send him dollars, and he just finds a way to ship your goods to you and you pay for your cargo at the lowest price possible without having to use DHL. So guys, these are the basic differences between the Filipino hair and the Vietnamese hair. Of course, the Filipino hair is more pricey unlike the Vietnamese hair, but the quality of the hair, I believe the Filipino hair, the quality of their hair is more consistent. It doesn't seem like what they probably mixed some maybe fibers or something just to make the hair look fuller. But Vietnamese hairs, I feel like sometimes most of these Vietnamese companies these days are beginning to cut corners when it comes to like the quality of their hair. But then the quality of this particular hair which I have here is good quality, but I've been hearing that most Vietnamese companies these days are cutting corners. That's the reason why you find that the price of their hairs are still some sort of affordable when you compare it to the price of Chinese hair, because even Chinese hairs these days the prices are also rising. And but I like the fact that in Vietnam they are able to keep the prices on the lower side, because to some extent now Vietnam is beginning to get more of a comparative advantage when you compare it to China, because now people would rather just buy from Vietnam instead of having to go to China, because man, China, the quality of their hair is not so amazing, and then now the price is expensive, so why should I be buying from China when I can get better quality from Vietnam? But then if you are part of Vietnam and you probably want to try something else, I think you should also just consider Filipino hair. But the choice is yours. It just depends on if you like the texture of Filipino hair. If you want something that looks natural, that will just blend in with your natural hair easy and just look like, oh, it's your hair, and of course it's also good quality and all, then I think you should consider trying Filipino hair. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I hope you're able to get the most important point which I mentioned in this video, and you could make your choice. Thank you so much for watching guys. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. And yes, I'm doing a giveaway. I should give away one of my wigs. I don't know what question to ask for this giveaway. Guys, the question for this giveaway is, why is Filipino hairs more expensive than Vietnamese hairs? Let me know in the comment section. Whoever wins, whoever gets the question right, which of course I already mentioned the answer to this question in this video, is gonna win one of my wigs. Yes, let me know the answer in the comment section, and please make sure you share this video with your friends who are also going to get value out of this video. And like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. I'll definitely catch you in my next video. I love you. Bye guys.